welcome to another edition of Parlay Text Use Case Previews. Today we're going to look at the athlete creation and athlete maintenance use cases. The athlete maintenance panel is down here and the athlete creation panel is to the right. Both of these implement our respective use cases. At program launch we already arrive at this table with these respective panels. So let's create a new athlete by navigating over here to the right, and I'm already going to scroll down in order to give us room to see our newly created athlete. So I'm going to quickly give them random characteristics, and then I'm going to add them to the table. If we scroll down, we'll see our newly created athlete, John Smith, male 12, and so on and so forth. Now let's go over this a little bit more slowly. I'm going to create the same athlete again. I'm going to give him the exact same characteristics. So John Smith, the name fields are simple enough to understand. If I select the gender box, I can either select male or female. For age, if I enter in 5, say, I'll be presented with an error indicating that I've gone outside our permitted range. So let's change that to 12. Now if I select a school, the schools are alphabetically sorted, and let's pick Alden Page High. Our teacher box is only populated with teachers who attend Alden Page High, so I'm going to pick the first one because it's our only choice. Now for our event code, I'm going to choose the same one intentionally. Our event name is already pre-populated and I cannot alter it in any way, even though I'm trying to edit it. I'm going to input a qualifying score. Now the qualifying score units correspond to the event code's declared score unit over in the event panel. Let's check that out quickly. So if we go over to the event panel and we select event number 1 and we look at its score unit as a score unit of t, representative of time, let's go back over to the registration panel. Well, if we look at the score units over here, they're also representative of time, so that checks out. And we can just pick a random group code which is also numerically sorted and add this new John Smith to the table. Well, we can't because a pre-existing John Smith has the same event code as the same exact John Smith we're trying to add to the table. So we have to select a different event code. Let's add him to the table. So we succeeded in doing so. Now I'm going to create a third John Smith. And I'm going to now attempt him to register to register him for event code 3. I'm going to make a slight alteration by changing his age to 15, whereas these John Smiths have ages of 12, and add him to the table. Well, we succeeded in doing so, which seems to be strange except for the fact that our athlete uniqueness is defined by first name, last name, age, and school. We believe this is a sufficient amount of uniqueness, though perhaps not enough uniqueness under unusual circumstances. Well, since you can have the same John Smith, or rather an athlete who goes by the same name at the same school with a different age, we define the uniqueness thusly, but let's change the age to 12 in order to be the same athlete as the two former instances of John Smith. Let's attempt to save. Well, we're given an error indicating that we cannot do this. So we cannot create a third instance of this John Smith who goes by the same name, the same age, and who attends the same school. So we're going to go ahead and delete this John Smith. We're going to exit out of the program in order to show that our data has been saved. Let's open the program back up, scroll down to the bottom, and we see that we only have 2 instances of John Smith. I hope that you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.